What's up? Uh-oh. All right, let's see. Get my second camera going here for everyone. There we go. Hello, hello. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. There we go. This is Sunday, December 31st, last day of 2023. Hi, Squiggle. Welcome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. Get this post here for Facebook and get it pinned there on Facebook as well. The heck? What the heck is going on? Facebook's acting up on me. But that's okay. Oh, now it's working. My stomach's starting to hurt. There we go. Sorry, I was having some kind of pains. All right, so this is my last live of 2023. Last day I will be running my special. Oh, well, thank you, Squiggle. I'm good, honey. I'm good. Happy New Year. Beautiful and happy. Thank you. I do feel happy. I can't complain. But this is the last day I'm going to be running my special where you buy a tarot reading and you get a free one. I'm running it through the end of the year. Today will be my last live of the year because I have a gig tonight I'll be working at, so I will not be live. I'll be at a big New Year's Eve bash reading cards. Oh, hi, Nina. How are you, honey? I was just saying that this is my last live of the year. My last live, I'm going to be doing the buy one, get one. Because I will not be live tonight. I've got a gig. A big New Year's bash. I'm going to be reading for those folks. So, schoolwork, ugh. You should be on break, shouldn't you? Yeah. That's tonight. So, from 7 to 11, unless I'm busy, then I'll stay late. I can't really see myself at midnight. I haven't stayed up till midnight in years on New Year's Eve. That's what happens when you get old, Nina. I hope you have a happy New Year, Nina. You got plans? Big plans for the new year? I see you, Squiggle. This is my buddy Squiggle over in Facebook. I just call him Squiggle because I don't know what to call him. Home with the kiddos in school. Well, that sounds exciting. Yeah. You got to keep at it, right? It'll be worth it, though. It will be worth it. All your hard work will pay off. Well, that's what they always used to tell me anyways. I didn't even end up using my degree. Hi, Michelle. How are you, dear? I have to midnight. Oh, shit. Yeah, you don't have a choice. You got to get her done. Happy New Year, Michelle. I did receive your donation too, hon. Thank you. You know, I shouldn't say I didn't use my degree because my degree's in computer information. I mean, it does help me, I guess, to set up my StreamYard or set up my Restream, my camera and stuff. Looking forward to the new year. Me too, huh? Me too. Putting all the negative in the past, moving forward with positivity. You're probably doing some kind of ritual. Aren't you going to do some kind of, I guess maybe that was around the full moon. Some kind of, I don't know, bringing in the new year ritual or something. Hey there, Lynn. Hey, girl. What's up? Hello, hello. Your voice is like the voice of a bee. Oh, shit. Is that good or bad? You mean like an annoying bee that keeps buzzing in your ear? Yep, you're going to manifest tonight for sure. Amen, sister. Guys, I'll be right back. I'll be just right back, Michelle. I'll get to your reading. Okay, sorry about that. What are you guys talking about? All right, Michelle, you are up, my dear. Thank you so much for your donation. What is your question, dear? Yeah, this is what Squiggle said. Squiggle said, your voice is like the voice of a bee, ma'am. Guys, I don't know how to take that. Is that good or bad? I think of a bee as annoying in your ears. He must like it because he comes to my lives often. Squiggle's name is annoying. It is. That's why I call him Squiggle. Oh, goodness. Did I miss your question? No, I did not miss your question. Okay, Michelle, thank you, hon. As far as a career reading, I am debating on changing careers or if I continue with what I'm fully doing. Okay. I have no idea, but it can't be all that bad. You mean my annoying bee voice? Oh my goodness. What we could do, Michelle? What we could like, since you're kind of looking for like, because if I do like a past, present, future spread, what it's going to show you is what's coming up. I'd say the bees are the sound of growth and pollination ushering in the new. Yeah, absolutely. That has to be it. That has to be it. I was thinking, what we could do is like, we'll do 5 cards for staying in your present career, and then 5 cards that could show where things could go if you change careers. Because my general past, present, future is just going to show where the current energy is headed. I think that might be more helpful to you if you kind of had the energy of each situation. And that leaves it up to you. That empowers you. You make the choice, Michelle, what you want to do. But you could kind of get an idea of how things look either way. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Sometimes the past, present, future spreads don't really give us any empowerment. It's just like, well, this is where it's headed. I mean, well, I guess it kind of does, because if you don't like it, you can change it. All right, let's see. All right, so if I'm going to say top row is you changing careers, and then bottom row is you doing what you're still doing. Right? For Michelle. Changing careers or continue purchasing. Changing careers. Changing careers. Changing careers. All right, we have the Empress, Ace of Wands, the World, 4 Swords, and the 9 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the Justice card. Okay. It looks like with your, if you change careers, there's something here about having some kind of like being able to use some kind of passion or creativity, be able to create something. Um, yeah, using your creative passion here. If you were to change careers, the world is here. So there may be some kind of, the world could be the World Wide Web, like maybe international. I was going to say travel, but I feel it's more like could be dealing with international, um, which could be like internet based, maybe having a website or something like that. You would, this looks nice. You would be able to like rest here with the Four of Swords. You would like actually be able to take vacations, what I'm getting, if you were to go ahead and follow your creative passion here, and you would be living out what you wish, what your wishes are, like your dreams coming true with the Nine of Cups here. Is there anything you're interested in doing that like where you're creating something like that you're passionate about? Because I'm showing something like that for you, like that's where your desire is, that's where your like fulfillment is. Now, if you stay where you're at, what we got some guy. Is there you got somebody working with some man here that's like maybe somebody you have to partner with or something? I love helping me. I was thinking a medical field. Okay, helping people. Okay, okay. Well, that could be traveling around. This is like a nurturing, caring energy here with the Empress. Like a motherly. Um, so if that's the case, go back to this travel, like you would travel, then you could rest. You could travel, then you could rest. Like, I see you very happy with that, Michelle. Now, back to this. We got some man at your present place, and it's like, oh, it's really hard to work with this person. It looks like they just wear you down with the Ten of Wands, overwork you here. Um, maybe working on some contract or something like that. But there's a man. I don't know if he's the boss. I'm not sure. His actions here is the thing that like is really burdening you. Working with this person, it's like a partnership. Um, he may be the head honcho or possibly on your I feel like he's on your level though. Um, I just feel like where you're presently at, you just keep you just keep hitting a wall. You just keep hitting a wall, just keep hitting a wall, and not really able to get what you desire here. There would eventually you have a pretty good idea. Oh, okay, of who this guy may be. He could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's possible here. We got the Two of Cups here, but in a career reading, that's usually some kind of partnership. Like you're working with me on this. Um, it's his actions that something's not fair. Something is completely unfair. Maybe you're having to do more work. You're getting overwhelmed. Um, I think the truth will come out eventually here with the Justice card about what's going on with this guy. I don't know if I feel like maybe you're having to work harder, you're having to do more. Maybe he's taking credit, or yeah, well, we're both working on this together, but it's not true. I feel like there's maybe something that's that's not true here with the Justice card, but the truth will come out. So if you stay where you're at, things will improve. That's kind of how I was feeling. I've been overlooked for positions. Like you're working harder, but other people are getting promoted. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Shit, I've had people I've trained get promoted above me. Like, what the hell? Yeah, with less experience, I hear you, girl. I hear you. I had 23 years experience. This broad had 4. I taught her everything she knew. Needless to say, ended up quitting, and now I'm happy. So it's actually ended up a good thing. But I would say things will eventually even out for you where you're at. But I feel like your true passion and your true desire where you'll feel like you can actually get some rest. You don't have to work so hard. And you may even get to do some kind of travel. That's my current situation. Yeah, that's probably why you felt drawn to come to me, because we got that. Because I feel you. I feel you. I've been there. I've done that. It's bullshit. It happens all the time, though. I mean, it's common. It's like, really? And then and this is a funny thing, after person gets the job, this is not the same one I trained, but a different one. After they gave the job to this other person, they call me asking me how to do stuff. I'm like, what the hell? You don't give me the job, but yet I remember the gal that got the job called me, telling me that her boss told her to call me to ask how to do this because I would know how. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't give her the information. I was like, oh, hell no. Figure it out yourself. Anyway, so trust me, I have been there, done that. I think sometimes they want to keep you where you're at because you're so good at what you do. They want to keep you where they're at. That's kind of been my feeling about stuff. They want to keep you where you are because you're good at that. Like I was the supervisor. Well, supervisors, you really have to be patient with people. It's hard being a supervisor. Not everybody can do it. And I really think that's why they kept me where I was at, because I was able to deal with those people. Anyways, it's not about me. What I'm getting at here, Michelle, is I feel you would be more fulfilled and living your passion if you went on to something else here. But if you stay, I do see improvement though, Michelle. Like fairness, something finally becoming fair. So of course it's up to you, but I always encourage everyone to follow their passions though. What lights you up? What gets you up in the morning, So that's what I have for you, my dear. Now we do have, I am running my buy one, get one. So you can ask a second question, Michelle. Or I could clarify one of these cards. Second question. Okay, girl. Let's do her. I don't know why I'm talking like such a hick today. I mean, I am a hick, but you want to know about love. Okay. All right, girl, let's check it out. Oops. All right, so you want to know what's coming up for in love in 2024, Michelle? Let's see. What's coming up in love for Michelle, please? What's coming up in love for Michelle? What's coming up in love for Michelle? All right, girl, let's see. Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Oh shit. Okay. What do you what the heck? Girl, watch out. So you got some kind of Seven of Swords, somebody's lying to you, honey. Somebody's there's somebody you're presently talking to. I would kind of just watch it because it feels like there's some kind of betrayal here. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. But what's interesting about this is that you'll actually feel some kind of relief once you figure out that somebody is lying or cheating or something like that. Yeah, this could be a new love. I feel like it may be somebody you're already talking to. That's pretty strong cards here, Michelle. So, and this is not like the whole entire year or something. But I would watch out. I would definitely watch your back, basically. Things may end with someone here. But the weird thing about it is you actually feel a relief. This is the here and now, correct? Yeah. But Michelle, I feel like you actually will feel a relief. Like, I knew it. Like, I know it sounds weird, but not really weird. It's just like, okay, well, I kind of figured this was going on, and now I know. So now, yeah, the final blow. Yeah. There might be some tears shed. I mean, I won't lie. There might be some tears shed, but all in all, you're better off. Like you have some kind of peace here. It's kind of I was thinking I've had a bad feeling about a situation. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle, I think this person's they're being deceptive here. I mean, the Ten of Swords is like being stabbed in the back. I mean, it may not be that harsh, um, but there is deception here. But the one thing that's good about the Ten of Swords is it is a 10. And in Tarot 10, we go from 0 to 10. 10 is at the end. So that means something like a cycle coming to an end, something coming to an end, which can actually be a good thing because when something comes to an end, then something new can begin. So yeah, I think your intuition is probably right on that, Michelle. Something's not quite right about this individual. All right, dear. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for the donation, hon. You have a happy, happy new year. This is just in time for the new year in this here and be able to start with something new. Thank you. Great reading. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Ladies, Nina and Heart Sense. What are you girls doing? I was out jumping around trying to get a tarot reading this morning. Neither one of you guys were live. I was bouncing around the tarot channels. I'm digging this guy. He's called Fire Daddy Tarot. Have you guys seen him? You guys should just know when I'm looking for a reading. Have you guys heard of Fire Daddy Tarot? I went over to him. He's cool. Yeah, Fire Daddy Tarot, I think's his name. Yeah. I think he's kind of new. Okay, well, I don't know if he's new, but he's new to me, so I feel like he's new. I think he's kind of cute too. And he's a fire sign. I know, right? That's a winning name. That's what drew me to his channel. Ooh, Fire Daddy, huh? Hi, Dana, over Facebook. Hello. How did the reading go for you? Well, it was fine. What'd he say? Where'd he say he lives? He's out on the East Coast, I think. Shit, where'd he say he was at? I know it's somewhere on the East Coast. No, I was asking about my daughter. That's what I usually always ask. And, he was saying that she's figuring out her dad's manipulating her. I mean, it's the same thing other people tell me. I was wanting a time frame, which we really should not depend on time frames. But he was saying something about a year. So I didn't like that part much. Hell, I've already been waiting 3 years. Then one gal told me that she's going to come to me pregnant. I was like, oh, Lord. What was her name? This one I've seen a lot. I mean, she's been around a lot. Lucky Tarot, I think's her name. Lucky Tarot. So yeah, you guys should check out old Fire Daddy. He's a riot. You haven't heard of her? You know her, Nina? What do you think? Well, maybe we shouldn't be able to be talking about. You don't care for okay. They don't resonate. I don't know if I can say didn't resonate. I mean, I don't like what she told me, so I don't really want to, judge on that, right? But I will check out Fire Daddy. Yeah, I mean, he's doing. She's more like entertaining for me, but she was trying to get me to do spells. She was she was trying to get me to do spells, man. She was like, if I send her $5, she was gonna do some spells for me or something like that. I was like, no, thank you. I think it was a spell got me in this trouble in the first place. I'm new, but can I get a free 1-card reading? Dana, honey, I am doing, you can buy one, get one. And I think I've got my information pinned up there on Facebook. If you buy a reading, then you would also get an additional 3-card tarot. Any reading. I don't do spells. Well, I never was was never one for spells. Like, I mean, I won't lie. I did a few money things just for like shits and grins, right? What's it going to hurt, But as far as like concerning actual people, no. But I had somebody do one recently for me. And I think it worked because 2 days later was when I had that knocking on my door. You guys know about that, but this is after 4 years, 4 or 5 years. And I got somebody knocking on my door 2 days after the spell. So I was like, whoa, something went down. Sure, if it's only for myself, okay, but not involving others. Yeah. It was a return to sender. That's what they call it. It's just a lady I met. I was at an event that I was reading at, and I met this lady. And I mean, this lady, she's hardcore. Here's her card. She does everything you can imagine. Spells and potions, baubles and trinkets, readings and divination, ritual tools and classes, mediumship and spirit board work. I mean, she does like the Ouija board. I mean, she does actual removing entities from your home, like evil entities and shit. Yeah, her. So, anyways, I told her my situation. She proceeded to tell me that her ex-husband is now dead. I was like, oh. I was like, well, I mean, I'm not looking to go that far here. such thing as evil entities. Well, I don't know if that's what she called it. Cleansing. She does some kind of house cleansing. That's what she calls it. Those are my words, evil entities. I just assume that's what she's doing. I really don't know. She calls it house cleansing. Yeah, I'm scared of the Ouija board too, because when I was a kid, yeah, I have bad memories of some things. It scared the crap out of me. But anyways, this gal, she just told me about this and told me about, well, she told me about other stuff she could do, but I decided to go with the, least invasive, that doesn't really hurt anybody. It just sends somebody, if somebody has bad intentions for you, it just sends the intentions back to them, is what it does. My brother stole my Ouija board and burned it. It never worked anyways. Oh my gosh. We would just write on a piece of paper. Me and my cousins, we would just write on a piece of paper. We would make them ourselves. My cousin, he had sent me a video from his kitchen last year. It was this bird-sized white object, light flying. Then when it landed, it got smaller and disappeared. Oh. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, and then we would burn them, even our paper. I remember burning them and be like, I'm not going to do this anymore, and that would make another one. I've always been interested though in anything paranormal, or I've always had an interest, even as a kid. I mean, I've just always been interested. Yeah. Oh heck yeah, we made them ourselves, or a piece of cardboard, and they would work. But they started working too good. They started working too good. You're trying to log into PayPal and send for Lenormand. Fantastic. Heartstones, did you ever figure out who that man was from your last reading? From now on, anytime a man comes up in a reading, we're just going to reshuffle. I'm joking. But yeah, I had my TV was going on and off and stuff. And I had all these stuffed animals fall off the shelf when we were playing Ouija board. Me and my cousins. It's still those two possibilities. Okay. And my older brother, man, he hated me and my cousins playing that. I remember he'd be yelling at us, "Quit playing with that, Amanda!" It may be one of my friends. I gave him a reading regarding someone he was interested in. Oh, okay. I do remember the dog was there. Sounds like a scary movie. It was a scary movie. I mean, it was like a scary movie. One of my cousins was sitting there playing the guitar. And my other cousins, we were playing the Ouija board. We were all in the same room. He was playing the guitar. And we asked the Ouija board, do you like the music that Thomas is playing? That's my cousin's name. Do you like the music that Thomas is playing? And it went to no. And my cousin Thomas was like, I don't give a crap what that damn thing says, or something like that. That's when all the stuffed animals fell on him. We were like, damn. Yeah. I mean, they didn't hurt him, but that was weird. So you gave this guy a reading, and he is not a match for him. Okay, well that kind of makes sense, don't it, Lynn? I think it wasn't long after that we stopped playing with the Ouija board. I channeled on my live last week. Now, how do you do that exactly? Like Hia does? I don't know if you guys ever go to Hia. I really like Hia. Happily Ever After. It gave me all the details that matched with what I was seeing in the cards. Okay. And I think you had asked, Lynn, what I think we were doing this a self-development or spiritual development question, and it was what messages or advice does Spirit have for you? So it must be that. I mean, I guess. I was given a Lenormand, and the person I was reading about, my arm lost sensation like nerve control. Felt weird. Then the person who the Lenormand was for, her ex had been stabbed in the arm. That was who was coming up in the reading. Wow. That's wow. That's wild. What do they call that? Like clear sentience or clear? Not clear. Clear something. That's wild. But a more clear audience or clear smell, and sometimes I hear, oh, wow. That's cool. I don't think I have any of that stuff. I watch all those videos. I'm like, I don't know. If anything, it's the feelings, just a feeling, a knowing, a feeling and a knowing. I don't know. For me, anyways. I don't know if I've ever smelt anything. I'm more clear of feeling. Yeah, I think that's what I am too. When yes, thank you, Lynn. I was kind of nervous to go back to shuffling. Oh, were you in there? Lynn? I can't spell it right now. I know what you mean, hon. I know what you mean. I think it's clairsentience, isn't it? And I don't know how to spell it either. All right, let's see here. Oh, you weren't? Okay. So your arm lost feeling. That's wild, girl. I believe it, though. I believe it. With the emotions, feeling the emotions. I think clear cognizance is when you just like know stuff. You don't know how you know, you just know. That I clear sentience. Yeah, clear sentient is the clear feeling. And people who are clairsentients are usually empaths as well, which I would agree with that. Avinash, it is, you would need to donate, honey, for a reading. Yeah, you pick up a feeling. Yeah. You sent for the Lenormand. All right, my dear. Thank you. Soul development for Lynn. Isn't that weird how readings that you're doing for people come up in your readings here? Interesting. Very interesting. 333, she says. Please choose for me. All right, no problem, my dear. No problem. Do you know your life path? I think mine's an 8. I think my life path number is an 8. And you know that gal, that lucky gal, she was telling me today I was the year of the dragon or something or other. You're a rooster. All right, let me take a look here. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Yeah, and this is the year of the dragon 2024. Yeah. So I guess that's a big deal. I don't know. If you are a dragon and it's the year of the dragon, then something good's going to happen for you, maybe. I sure hell hope so. Okay. Now, I have good stuff happen every day, actually. 2024 is good money for dragons. Oh, yay! I can take some. I'll take some cash. I'm hoping to make quite a bit tonight, actually. I think it's going to go well tonight, though. New Year's Eve, everybody's gonna. These people, what's in store for me? I know though. I think it'll go. I think it'll be fine. Except for the drunks, but we already talked about that, Lynn. Sometimes people get too drunk. I can't hardly stand them when they're like that. Then they start arguing with you. You think I'll do well? Good. Well, look, Christy, the gal she owns the place, she's like, be sure to bring your business cards, which I'm out of business cards. So I went up to the gym where I have business cards and stole those so I could have business cards. But she's like, be sure to have business cards in case people want to get a reading later and they can't do it that tonight. I was like, well, shit, I don't have any business cards. I ran out and I didn't reorder, which is dumb. So like I said, I went and stole those from the gym. There was 5 of them there. Okay. All right. Here we go. I think more people will want to get a reading tonight than take a card. My personal opinion. All right. How about this is a good one, Lynn. What am I subconsciously manifesting that I may not be aware of? How's that sound? Today is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Does that sound okay with you, Lynn? What am I subconsciously manifesting that I may not be aware of? I've asked this question for myself, and it's really kind of opened up my eyes. I'm like, whoa, okay. Actually, I asked this question before, and it told me great wealth. I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. What is Lynn subconsciously manifesting that she may not be aware of? What is Lynn subconsciously manifesting that she may not be aware of? What is Lynn subconsciously manifesting that she may not be aware of? What is Lynn subconsciously manifesting that she may not be aware of? What is Lynn subconsciously manifesting that she may not be aware of? What is Lynn subconsciously manifesting that she may not be aware of? The garden, the mice, the heart, sun, the fox, the stars, and the mountain. This is about trust issues and in relationships, in love. And the heart can also just be in relationships with anyone. But I do see trust issues here. And maybe even like a social anxiety. Like, even like thinking about or being around anything that's going to put you in a place where love could be possible. It's like, I don't, it's some kind of betrayal or thinking of betrayal. Okay, Nina, honey, thanks for stopping by, sweetheart. Happy New Year's. Have a toast for me. So, yeah, there's some kind of like anxiety when it comes to love and relationships and not trusting. And it's um there's something here about putting yourself in situations that bring you joy. That has been coming up in my spirit. So yes. Okay. Okay. Um Hi Rising, how are you, honey? Happy New Year's Eve. Nina just popped out. I don't know, she might still be here. Yeah, I'm going to look more into this social anxiety or something kind of when it comes to just like putting yourself out there or something. It's like, uh, okay, you may have getting an unwholesome mainstream opinion when it comes to love. An unwholesome mainstream opinion, which causes you not to trust. Does that make sense to you? An unwholesome mainstream opinion. Maybe some kind of opinion that of love that is kind of a like a lot of people feel that way, but um it's not a healthy way to think of love. Yeah. Then there's something here about making meaningful connections with social via social media. Okay. I think this is more about like when it thinking of how do I word this? Society and how society works and how relationships works and you may have some kind of like illusion about it like um that may not necessarily be what love and relationships are supposed to be like, which we've talked about this. So I don't know if this is so much that you're not aware of it. I think you are aware of it. But it's kind of like it's so deep in you, when we have certain beliefs that get so stuck in us, it's hard to believe anything different. Doesn't mean we can't. Yeah, it's the elephant in the room. Like, seeing love as like an exhaustive, draining challenge. I'm right there with you, though, Lynn, to be honest. That's how I see love presently. It's like, oh, I don't even want to deal with that shit. Yeah, something. Yeah, there's an unhealthy focus or something. There's some kind of just trust issues. Like it'd be really hard for you to trust someone, I think, at this point. But like I was saying earlier, you can find self-care or use self-care by putting yourself in bright, joyful situations. You finding great happiness in going your own way and being self-determined and self-reliant. Um, I think there is a sense of like not really trusting. If anything looks happy or easy, it's like, there's this sense of not being able to enjoy it because it's probably not true, or it's not gonna last anyways. But you do have a deeply joyful sense of self, and you enjoy being by yourself and you entertain yourself. But there's a part of like just not really trusting, even if it has a sense of looking good, or oh, this I could like him, or he can make me happy. Oh, no, 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 this ain't gonna last. That kind of thing, I think, is what I'm thinking. Oh, sorry, I was going on and on. I didn't even see what you were saying, honey. Hi, Tanika. Rising's eating Burger King. I'm jealous. I'm not sure what that'd be. I prefer love and affection, not superficiality and disconnect. That sounds like that person I dealt with. It's been coming up in experience. I don't trust him, but I don't think I'm meant to trust him. I'll send money. Okay, honey. Yeah, there's something about trust issues for sure. Like, I mean, I don't know. It may be that, I mean, I'm not saying that the cards are saying this, but it kind of feels like, kind of like, well, I can't trust anyone. I trust anyone but him. Okay. Well, that's better than not trusting anyone. That's where I'm at. I don't trust anyone. But um so that's what I'm getting. That's what you may not be aware of. That you're kind of like, I got trust issues in love, and there's betrayal here. There's not really a lot of optimism when it comes to love. So I'm just going to do my own thing. And maybe seeing things as a whole or whatever, like, because this is the whole of society here. the garden and the stars. But this way society is. These people, can't trust them. That's what I have for you, my dear. Now, you do get a second question. You did get a 3-card question. Thank you, Tanika. You be next, sweetheart. Did Rising want a reading or she Jet? Okay. That seemed different than what I'm feeling, but that's okay. Okay. Well, that's the whole thing of that I may not be aware of, right? What? Let me join my 2 water bottles real quick. So I should be upset. No. It's making you aware. Hey, this is how you're looking at things. So because you're looking at things, you are manifesting that in your life. If you don't trust, you're going to end up with people you can't trust, is what I get from it. That's what manifesting means, right? We're manifesting everything basically in our life by our thoughts. And so if we have a thought that we can't trust love relationships, then we end up bringing into our life people we can't trust. That's what I took from it. Like, I have this guy that comes and gets private readings with me, and he thinks that all women want him for his money. That's his mindset. That's his unwholesome view on society or whatever. That's what he thinks. And so guess what he keeps getting in his life? Women that are using him for his money. So I'm trying to get him to not think that, but it's really hard when for one thing, we've had somebody in our life who has used us for money, right? And then we sit around with our buddies, and all our buddies talk about how all women use men for their money, or whatever. I'm working on him. I'm trying to get him to see different. That kind of thing. He thinks I'm nuts when I tell him, like, well, hon, as long as you have this mindset, you're going to keep attracting these women that are going to use you for your money. All right, let's see. Whatever comes out. Do you have people I trust and those I don't? Well, yeah, we all do. But I think this is love relationship because the heart was in the center. I think it has to do with love relationships. I would say. All right, so we'll do. my astrologer said I have to communicate is all what I want. I have to communicate is all what I want. Visionary Earth, if you'd like to donate for a reading, I'd be happy to answer your question. Like, for instance, my mindset. Every man I come across is a narcissist. That's my mindset. So guess what? Every man I come across is a narcissist. So it's all in our head, right? So I'm trying to work on that because not every man is a narcissist. But I've got it in my head they are. Anyone who's interested in me is a narcissist. That's how I feel. So I've got to get over that, get past that. All right, let's see. Message for heart sense, please. Message for heart sense. Message for heart sense, please. Message for heart sense. Message for heart sense. Message for heart sense, please. Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Five of Swords. Okay, I wonder if this has anything to do with feeling like maybe this has something to do with mind games. And so I don't know if maybe somebody played mind games with you here. And so when you look back on the past, like somebody maybe, the Ace of Wands is in the center. So that's my sex card. And then we got the Four of Wands here, which is like for the home. Like somebody, like looking back looking back on the past with loss and feeling defeated. Maybe somebody played mind games and got you into bed or something like that. And that may be what Spirit's trying to say, like those kind of things, like thinking that, it was short-lived, right? Oh, well, he got me in bed now, so now he's gone. Like he played with my head. And so now other people played with my head. Or maybe this, the next person's going to do that. And that's what these guys do, kind of thing. Not every person. Well, I would hope not. But maybe the most recent or the one who's on your mind, the one who's got you where you are in your mind now. The one who's, just like me, not every man I've dated is narcissist, but because I had one that was so horrible, that's the one I focus on. So there's something here about looking at the past, feeling kind of defeated. So that may be where this is coming from, I mean, I'm assuming so since that's what Spirit's thrown out here. How? I think it has something to do with sex and playing mind games with sex. And I did get something earlier about it's hard to just enjoy something because it might be false or over soon. Like, I can't really enjoy anybody being nice to me or dating anybody because it's probably just going to end anyways. They're probably lying anyways. Something like that. How can I get rid of them? It's probably just a mind shift change. All right, honey, we can do that. She's like, I want rid of them. All right, no problem, hon. All right, Tanika. And your question, you said you want to know about somebody sending a letter or something? Yeah. So you want to know how R felt about a letter that you sent to him? I'm saying him. I'm assuming it's a guy. How did R feel about my letter? Okay. How did R feel about Tanika's letter? 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 King of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Tower. Okay. I think you shocked him. He does show up as the King of Cups, so that's showing you that there's some kind of like romantic interest. I think he's well aware that there's romantic interest in him. He might even, with the Page of Swords, this card can be a card of like stalking, like you're keeping an eye on him. But it can also mean just communication, just some kind of, usually it's through social media though. So I feel like this was more like a handwritten letter or something. I can tell you he was shocked. And I'm getting something about social media though. I don't know why. He may think she's been watching me. She's keeping an eye on me. And I think, it kind of knocked him off his feet here a little bit. Written letter, yeah. So I guess whatever, I don't know if it's the words you wrote that shocked him or the fact that there was a letter. Do you have any kind of contact with him through social media? Email or anything like that? And the reason, the words probably. Um, no social media. Okay. Well, then I feel like he thinks that you're you got your eye on him, like you know his comings and goings or whatever. If that makes sense. And I think, and he was all I can really get is he was really shocked. He was really shocked by it. I think he got it though. He was like, "Whoa, what is this?" Okay, that's what I have for you, Danica. What's your second question, hon? Thank you, Lynn, for your donation. I did receive it. You will be after Tanika's second question here. How 2024 look? Okay, let's take a look. I'm gonna use different cards. I'm gonna use my angel cards for you, hon. Because these kind of a lot of times have like inspirational messages on them. Let's see what we got here for Tanika for 2024. That'd be 2024 before we know it, guys. All right. How does 2024 look here for Tanika, please? How does 2024 look here for Tanika, please? How does 2024 look for Tanika, please? How does 2024 look for Tanika? How does 2024 look for Tanika, please? King of Air, Three of Earth, and the Justice card. Okay. I've got you here. You are this is considering work or something that you do where you are recognized for your very high quality work. That I think it's something that you're on a team, like you work with a team, and there's some kind of something that you create here, and you are recognized for that. Your show up here is brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. That you speak your mind with confidence. If you don't do that, you should be. There is something about seeking out professional advice. So You may want to seek out some kind of advice from someone here. Um, which that can actually even be, getting tarot readings and getting advice from spirit. Um, you have some kind of balance here with the Justice card of you balancing your mental and your mind and your emotions, balancing those out here. Um, yeah, I get it here twice about, and this could be at work. You need to speak your mind with confidence. You need to do what is right and stand up for your beliefs. Do what is fair, what is right. You've got Archangel Raguel, Raguel. I spell that out in case you want to Google that particular archangel. You may get more information here. So there's something. If you're not, if you don't work, maybe it's school, something here where there's a group of people. You're recognized because you stand up for yourself. You stand up for your beliefs. And as long as you are doing what you know is right and you're making fair and just decisions, which I think you can because you are impartial here is what I'm getting. You're professional. Always be professional and impartial in the decisions that you're making and be fair and just. As long as you do that here, you will be recognized for that. Wow, that's nice message. I like that. That's what I have for you, girl. Interesting. Yeah. That looks quite. I know. I like that reading. Do what is fair and right. You will be recognized. Okay. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you, honey? Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to you, Tanika. Guys, give me just a second. I will be right back, and Lynn, you will be next. I gotta just run and put my clothes in the dryer. I've got a gig tonight, and my outfit that I want to wear it's in the washer. I need to go throw in the dryer. So I'll be right back. welcome, my dear. Okay, so Lynn. I am doing buy one, get one if you are interested. This will be the last day I'm doing this for the year. I don't know about forever, but okay. Last I'll be doing it for a while. All right. So, all right, Lynn. So, what do we want to ask, honey? What? How do you want me to word this, or what? Like, I know it's something like, how do I get rid of them? Well, you mean like stop thinking about them? Or like, because you are rid of them. I mean, physically you're rid of them. Like getting out of your energy, like that kind of thing, from keeping coming up in my spirit. Okay, yeah. Okay. How can heart sense keep this guy? I can't remember his name. Like Pablo? Is it Pablo? Is that his name? I feel like it's. Is it Pablo? Where am I getting Pablo from? Mr. P. Okay. That'll work. Mr. P. All right, Mr. P. How can, and it doesn't matter, Spirit knows. Spirit knows. You know, Spirit knows who we're talking about. How can Lynn keep Mr. P from coming up in her spirit? How can Lynn keep Mr. P from coming up in her spirit? How can Lynn keep Mr. P from coming up in her spirit? How can Lynn keep Mr. P from coming up in her spirit? How can Lynn keep Mr. P from coming up in her spirit? How can Lynn keep Mr. P coming up in her Oops. How can Lynn keep Mr. P? How can Lynn keep Mr. P from coming up in her spirit? All right, let's see what we got here. We have the garden, the ring, the sun, the whips, the dog, the bouquet, and the tower. Well, silent treatment shows up here. So continue the silent treatment. No contact. Don't let him in. What? Let's see. Don't let him in. What the heck? Yeah, it's no contact. Yeah. So keep that kind of, keep that up. To justifiably criticize someone for their shallowness. So that must have been the argument with the friend. I mean, argument with a friend. So you must have, like, and it's saying justifiably. So you were justified in criticizing him for his shallowness. So that is showing up here. Let's see. Man. Perfect. I love to hear it. Okay. So something here about to invite a friend or some kind of social visit with a friend, and it's saying to turn down an invitation. Is that what happened here? To turn down an invitation to some kind of social visit, to be invited by a friend, but then that was turned down? To refuse entry to someone who would like to come in. Seemed like, I feel like you told me something like that. Okay. Yeah. Some kind of visit here, visiting a friend or inviting them, and then in some kind of maybe social group, and then somebody didn't accept the invitation, and that caused argument, and that's when you criticized him for his shallowness. Is that the last contact he had? Because he tried to come back around. I was short and cordial with him. Yeah. He mentioned an event but didn't invite me. Ah, okay. Well, he didn't invite you, huh? To refuse entry to someone who would like to come in. He quickly said, "Oh, but I don't know if I'm going." Yeah, now I kind of remember this. Yeah, this guy. So he didn't invite you. I see. That caused problems as well. I mean, his attitude, right? Why would he even mention it? How strange. He tried to go back to the same old conversation. I'm just getting to it's just all it's really saying is avoid conflict, distance yourself from what you feel is damaging or aggressive, punish someone with the emotionally cold, give someone the silent treatment. Shut him out. I mean, so you're doing that. It sounded like he wanted to, but quickly went indecisive. How strange. This guy sounds kind of insecure. Predictable reaction to an announcement. So when he talked about being invited somewhere, predictable reaction to an announcement. So when he asked you or told you about being invited, and then did you say anything in between that, or he went straight to, I'm not sure I'm going? You mentioned a film festival. I don't see anything here you could do different. Oh, there is a film festival at such and such a place. Oh, but I don't know if I'm going. Oh, I see. I see. He didn't even give you a chance to say anything. I replied that I thought that was cool. I have schoolwork. Oh. Oh, he probably wanted you to say, well, that sounds like fun. Why don't we go? Sounds immature. Um, so basically, the trust was damaged by these words and this behavior. Um, I think you did the right thing. I don't know that Spirit's really giving anything other than what you're already doing, which is the silent treatment. Don't refuse any entry to him. Yeah, it was damaged. To, to knuckle down. I don't really know what that means. To knuckle down. To knuckle down. To knuckle down. To apply oneself in an earnest manner, self seriously task. Apply oneself seriously to some task or goal. So you did though. You did do that though. Hey, Kristen, what's up? Hi, demotivation. Yeah, be firm. Yeah, yeah. So, um, can I ask? Demotivation, yes, you can with the donation, hon. All my information is pinned in the chat. Kristen, absolutely, I've got room for you. You did, yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't see anything here that's any different than what you're already doing. Unless he happens to show up, don't let him in, is what I'm getting. Refuse entry. I I am getting here for you to be committed. Excuse me. Be committed to the search for happiness. So obviously, this situation does not make you happy. You have the sun in the center, so that's all about like joy and happiness and focusing on that. Um, just like you said earlier, that you are trying to focus on putting yourself in joyful, happy situations. No, it doesn't. He's the opposite of being good. Yeah. So I would think just know you did the right thing. It looks like here you are doing the right thing. He ever shows up again, refuse entry to him, and just focus on your search for your happiness. Um, within yourself, which you know that. I mean, we all know that, or at least we should by now. You only find happiness within yourself. It is not found in someone else. So, I'm going to look one more thing. I think this person may have been like dependent upon approval. Because I'm getting that insecurity. Like he wanted you to approve of the film festival or something. Like instead of just being a man who, would you like to go to me with the film festival, right? So that's what I have for you, Lynn. Oh, I wonder why. What? Why he's dependent upon approval? I think because he's probably insecure. You know, a person who's secure in themselves would ask a woman, hey, I heard about this film festival. Would you like to go with me? Not, well, I saw there was a film festival. I'm not so sure I'm going to go. To fish to see what you'll say back. Should be insecure with his attitude and behavior. You know, a mature man is going to say, just ask you out, not skirt around it. I think maybe he really thought you would say no, maybe, or something, because you guys weren't on the best of terms, right? Because didn't he ghost you for weeks or something? Silly people, I swear. Okay, Kristen. Yeah. Something like that. So I don't think there's anything you can do any differently, Lynn. Really? Right. Serves him right, she says. Yeah. Thank you, Lynn, so much for your donation, hon. You're welcome. Shits and giggles. All right. You excited for your gig? Oh, yeah. I am. I'm dressing up like a gypsy. It's a Roaring 20s theme, you know, with like the flapper dresses and all that stuff. I don't have one of those. And it's such short notice, I don't have time to get one of those. But yeah, it's got that Roaring 20s theme going on. But I'm going to dress in my gypsy, outfit. You know, my fortune teller. reminds me, when I was at that last event, it was December 9th and 10th I was at, there was some tarot readers, oracle readers, bone readers, all this stuff there. And they were saying how they get offended when people call them fortune tellers. I don't get offended, so I don't know. I even have a sign that I hang up that says fortune teller. You guys can't see it because it's over there. But I don't know, saying that fortune teller thing made me think of that. They were like, they said that offends them. It doesn't offend me at all. I don't know. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. They have like a big dinner, you know, like I think they're having prime rib and all this, and then they have a band and they're having games and prizes, and I mean, I won't be really partaking in that. I'll probably be partaking in the drinks. But I doubt I'll be having prime rib. I was over there yesterday while they were decorating. It's really cool. It's a gold and black theme, so it'll be really neat. All right, here we go. For shits and giggles, what does this week look like for Kristen, please? What does this week look like for Kristen? What does this week look like for Kristen? This week look like for Kristen, please? Yeah, this is my last live where I'm doing buy one, get one. What does this week look like for Kristen, please? What does this week look like for Kristen? Ace of Wands. What? Five of Swords. King of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody, this is interesting because Lynn had these cards earlier. I think somebody's going to be kind of like a man, of course. King of Pentacles could be a possible earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Kind of like messing with your mind about sex. Maybe like, you know, I don't know, sending you sexual text or talking to you in a sexual manner. Kind of like trying to get you convinced to have sex with them. I don't know that it's Brad, though, honey. I could be wrong. I mean, it could be Brad. They're showing up here as the king of, you know, as an earth sign. But he could have earth in his chart. It doesn't have to be. But it's like kind of messing with your head, like in a sexual manner. I wonder if it's that Jesse guy. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. Oh, we could clarify this King of Pentacles if you want me to, unless you have a different question. I just thought of that. Yeah, we could clarify this King of Pentacles, try to figure out who this guy is. Or if you have a different question, I don't, you know, it's up to you. She's like, I want it to be Brad. I want him to mess with my head. Please mess with my head, Brad. I'm sorry, I'm in a mood. I'm getting wound up for tonight over here. Okay. Clarify that girl, she says. All right. This King of Pentacles. Who is this? Who is this damn King of Pentacles? Let's see. Hope It's not that one creeper. The guy you sent me a picture of. But not the most recent one, but the one that caused all these problems. That one. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Who is this King of Pentacles? Spirit, tell us more about this King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles? Who is this King of Pentacles, please? Who is this King of Pentacles? Who is this King of Pentacles, please? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. 3 swords and 6 of wands. Okay, I think it may be someone that you broke their heart and they're wanting attention from you. Someone that you guys were a couple, because we got the king and queen. You guys were maybe a couple, and they're wanting some kind of attention from you because they're sad or heartbroken or something. They want to give you attention. They want some kind of attention from you. They might be sad right now. Suppose it could be Brad. Shit, girl, I'm not positive. Yeah, I was gonna say it could be Brad, actually. Samia, yes, you can ask with the donation. All my information is pinned in the chat. I am offering a buy one, get one at this time. You'll have to keep me updated, Kristen, but I agree. It could very well be Brad. Well, I hope he don't just start out with, "Hey, I've been thinking about you sexually." No. I mean, that'd be a little forward, right? After all this time, his first thing he says to you is, "Hey, I've been thinking about you sexually." I mean, I don't know. It's possible, I suppose. Yeah, BJ showed up as a lover. Yeah, I get that a lot. I notice when I read for people, even when we're talking about somebody's like ex-husband, they will show up as the King of Cups. I get that. So that's not unusual for an ex to show up as a lover. Yeah. But whoever this is wanting to give some kind of attention. You mean he could feel like I heard him? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Kristen. I think he does feel like you hurt him, and that's his whole ordeal, right? I don't trust you. And when we lose trust in someone, it's usually because we feel hurt, right? So, I don't know. One more card for shits and giggles. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody you've been waiting on. Girl, it could very well be Brad. It could very well be Brad. I don't know anybody else you're waiting on. So I'm not 100%, but things keep pointing to him, though. Things keep pointing to him. And maybe he showed up here as the King of Pentacles so that because I was going to pull the Queen of Pentacles, and I would say it's a couple. So anyways, that's how Spirit works. Spirit knows what's going to be pulled. Spirit knows if we're going to clarify all of that. So yeah, so keep me updated. Wow. Interesting. Thank you so much, Kristen. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful New Year's Eve. And Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll probably be back tomorrow. I mean, unless I get too drunk tonight, right? I'm kidding. I'm gonna be working. I don't plan to be getting drunk really. All right. I think I am gonna probably get off of here so I can wrap things up and get ready to go to my hoorah, straighten my hair and stuff. I'll throw up a last call for donations just in case. I just deep cleaned my fridge. Oh yeah, get her done. You never know. He might be looking in there. Make sure you got room for his beer. No. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm in this mood like this. That's good for you though, Kristen. New Year's Eve, cleaning your fridge. That's an excellent idea. I mean, not just because Brad's coming, but because it's good for you to like clear, clean. It's just like clears everything out, right? I read something the other day about leave your door open at midnight. Open up your door at midnight. I guess it lets all the bad energy out or something. I was reading. I don't know. I thought, you know what? If I'm home at midnight and I'm up, I'll open the damn door. What's it gonna hurt, right? She's steam cleaning too? Shit, girl. You're gonna do that too? Why not, right? Nina was in here earlier. She's gonna do some kind of manifesting, she was saying. I didn't catch everything though. I was busy reading, so I didn't catch everything. I know she said something about manifesting, doing some kind of some kind of ritual. All right, I'm gonna hop off out of here, Kristen. It's good to see you, girl. And I will see you next year. Have a good one. Bye-bye.